Hello, it's time for another Plan-O-Ween, and it's going to be for October 22nd through the 28th. And I'll be using my Vertical Recollections Planner and stickers from my own shop. So this is what my kit looks like, and usually I do matte because I actually prefer matte paper, but I decided to use glossy because you want to change it up every now and then, right? Right. So I whipped out these washi tapes that I got from Recollections, I believe last year. So I'm using the bat washi first and then added the black glitter tape on top. I mainly wanted to use up the black glitter tape because I don't know if you can see, I don't have much left. And this kit is mostly black and white and kind of a hint of blue also. You can't, it's really hard to see, but it's definitely a hint of blue. Anyway, so I'm adding the bottom washi tape, not the tape, the strips that were included in the tape, oh my gosh, in the kit. And I thought it looked a little plain even though it's got the spiderweb designs, but I added the washi strips on the bottom. Oh, goodness gracious. And I do apologize for the autofocus. I don't know, it was going crazy. Probably because of the bats. So I'm doing the sidebar, as you can see, and I added that full box, decorated box, and then the glitter tape. And then because you're sticking down a sticker over glitter tape, it does not stick. You will see later. So I added a full box tracker and then another glitter tape. And then I was like, oh yeah, let me washi tape the bottom part so it covers the green, because like I said, this kit is mostly black and white but hints of really dark blue. And then I added the black glitter tape on the bottom so it rounded out to the glitter tape. Then I added the smaller tracker, and then I was like, okay, I need to stick this thing down. So I whipped out my tape runner and I stuck it on the back of that full box, and then I added the small tracker again, and I was going to do another one but I was like, nope. So I added a full box tracker because I was like, oh, let's use it to track my lunch, because my kits come with 5 trillion trackers, because I like tracking things and I don't know what to add on that page. So I gave people options of lots of trackers. So the first tracker, the full box one, was for no spend or spending tracker, and then the first small tracker is for coffee, and then after that was takeout. Then that last one, the full box tracker, was for lunch, like I said. So I'm starting to plan finally, right? Oh my gosh. And I added the to-do headers on Sunday through Tuesday. And then I added the date covers, and if you didn't know, I do plan Sunday through Saturday because my work schedule starts on Sunday, so it helps me to remember for some reason. So I'm using those squiggly boxes for my work schedule. So after I put that down, I used a half box and I wrote that it was payroll day. Ta-da, payroll day. And I was really tired that day because I closed the night before. It's my usual schedule, but I was more tired for some reason. So I decided not to do payroll. It was supposed to be my turn, but I didn't do it, so the manager had to do it. Unfortunately, because of that, tomorrow will be my turn to do payroll. Oh, fun. And then after that, I stuck down a bill box, sure, bill due box, because I had to pay a bill. Then I added a to-do header and a full box checklist, and it's mostly personal things like withdraw $200 from my mom, and then I wanted to work on some November goals because I wanted to try and use my monthly planner, because actually I rarely use it, but I wanted to try to use it. And I wanted to upload my plan with me from last week. and I had to write duties lists for my departments for Wednesday through Saturday because it's easier to do it ahead of time because we're really short-handed, so we have to do everything as soon as possible when we get the chance. Then I stuck down an extras header and a 1/3 box and wrote that at lunch with the boyfriend, and then I put a little meal sticker on the bottom, and then I was like, oh, there's too much space, so I used a half box and I wrote that my parents were in San Francisco, but that took up too much space, so I had to re-stick everything so that was on the bottom and everything else was layered on top. Get it? Get it. Okay. On Monday, after I wrote my work schedule on a squiggly box, I put a to-do header and added a full box, then a full scalloped checklist, and wrote some stuff I had to do for work. So I had to do some interviews for another department, not me going to another department, but I was interviewing for the other department. Yes. And I can because I'm a supervisor and I used to do the hiring at our store, and we don't have an actual position for that anymore, but they still let me do interviews, so ta-da! So I had to do like 5 of them that day. Then I had to work on some emails, and then I have to give Mom the $200 that I took out the day before because they came back really late the other night. So after that, I put down an extras header and I stuck down a 1/3 box and a little shipping icon, I guess, and wrote that to check my P.O. box because I had some mail. And I cut down a full box checklist and wrote the stores that packages that I received that day. Then I added some washi strips and layered 2 of the 1/3 boxes on there and wrote some stuff on it. One was for the meal of the day for dinner, and then the other was I had to plan my personal date, which is on Monday. I'm so excited. I mean, because I don't have to work that day, that I'm hanging out with my friend. So on Tuesday, after I stuck down that squiggly box with my work schedule, I had to work a half day. Usually I have Tuesday off, but I had to work that day because the audit manager had to go to a doctor's appointment. But she was coming back right after, so that's why I worked the half day. So I just listed some stuff I had to do at work after that work header. It was a full box checklist, and then stuff I had to do at work, and then a to-do header, and then a half box. And I had to write the transfer of hours for inventory day. That was fun. I had to look up all the people that worked on inventory and write their hours on this sheet. Oh, and I put a do not forget, or actually a don't forget icon sticker on there, which is funny because most of the kit is, like I said, quite monochrome, but that thing stuck out like crazy because it was yellow. It is super bright. Anyway, so after that I put down an extras header and then another full box, and then half of a scalloped checklist, and wrote some stuff, and then wrote down my meal for my dinner for the day. Whoa, I'm so slow today. So on Wednesday, my day off, yay, excited. So I stuck down all the 2-day headers for Wednesday through Saturday. Then I added a bill due sticker on Wednesday, and a 1/3 box, and a laundry icon sticker, and I wrote wash your clothes because it was my laundry day. Then I stuck down a to clean header and a 1/3 box, and I wrote tidy room because it needs to be tidied. Come on now. Then I stuck down, totally out of frame, a to-do header and a full box, and half checklist and wrote some stuff I had to do. I'm not gonna lie, on Wednesday I was super lazy. After the errands, which I used a grocery bag sticker from Obsessed with Cute, I was just lazy. I stuck down an extras header and then cut down a full box and put down a little icon, credit card icon sticker, and wrote with a white gel pen that I had to work on my November bill planner. And it's nothing special. My bill planners are just basically a list of all the bills I have for the next month. And then I wrote that I watched This Is Us, which is a big fat lie because I did not do that. So on Thursday, after the squiggly box work schedule, I put down the half box and wrote store supplies, and I had to do it for sure because I got yelled at that last week because I did it 2 weeks ago, so we didn't have any supplies that came in, even though I told them I was helping with our giant line and we were short that day. And yeah, let's not talk about that or I'll get really mad. So basically, even though we had a giant line this week, I just ran off because they needed me to do supplies. Okay, that's what they said. So after that, I stuck down a to-do header and then a full box checklist and wrote some stuff I had to do at work, and then an extras header and some washi strips and layered that with a half box and wrote. No, I didn't write anything. I stuck down a lazy day sticker and a Netflix binge because I was super lazy that day. Quite awesome. Some days you just have to be lazy, Totally. So on Friday, I stuck down that work schedule squiggly box to-do header, and then I used the half box and wrote that I had to check my P.O. box because I had some stuff coming in. Exciting. Yay! Mail is always exciting. Well, packages, not like bills or anything. Then I stuck down a full box and added the scallops checklist and wrote some stuff I had to do. Lots of emails for my dad for work. I had to adjust the work schedule because it always has to be adjusted. And other things. Then I added an extras header and stuck down some washi strips and layered a half box on top of it. And then I wrote it wrong apparently and redid it. There you go. Ta-da! And then stuck down the payday sticker because I was like, oops, I forgot about that. Then I stuck down the dinner sticker. Filling out everything as much as possible. I do plan as I go. If you didn't know that, except for when I plan on Tuesday. Tuesdays I usually plan Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. But the rest is plan as I go. So on Saturday, after my work squiggly box, I added a 1/3 box and stuck down a little dot next to it and wrote that we had to plan out our personal day again because we keep changing our mind. Then I added a to-do header and a full box checklist, and I was lazy that day. I only did like 2 things, and they were easy things, like emails. Then I stuck down a squiggly box and wrote that I had to prepare for payroll day tomorrow, which I actually did not get to do either. Like most of Saturday are lies, okay? Like I said, it's just some days you're just really lazy. And apparently this week I've been really lazy. Please don't judge me. Then I added the extras header and then a full decorated box, and I wrote that I had to sleep early, which is a major fail today because it is 12:31 a.m. currently. And then so this is leftovers from the kit. Thank you guys for watching. I really babbled as usual. Bye.